Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Conelanders here, and it is Subaru Appreciation Month here on the Conelanders Dirt Rally League. We are starting out in Greece, so get ready for some rage. We'll be starting out our Subaru Appreciation Month in the Subaru Impreza 1995 Group A automobile. This week for a setup, I am using a Steam Workshop tuning presets, so keep in mind those are available, and I'm using this one, the Grease Gravel Machine setup. It is a left foot braking heavy setup, meaning that it is set up for you to be left foot braking, and if you try to drive it without the left foot braking, you're gonna have a bad time. I've done some practice with it. It's very difficult. However, if you can get it right, it is extremely fast. I have not got it right very much. I have DNF'd twice in practice on this first stage, and I suspect we will be doing more of that. I have enough time today that I can record a couple tries of it if need be, but we'll try and do it in one. Let me do a shakedown just to get my head back in the game here, and then we'll go ahead and start the stage. Alrighty, here we go. Let's start out with a nice long stage.
4, 3, 2,
here in Greece.
1, go. 60,
Remember that we have to use the H pattern shifter in this car.
Into right 4 half long.
It'll be an interesting thing going through the 3 different cars in this shorter season of 3 events. All 3 cars have virtually the same amount of power, but come from very different eras of rally and kind of different fields of rally. This one would have been the top tier of 1995, Group A. But obviously Group A was much more limited in power and just overall technology and such than were things like Group B. They're still pretty quick and certainly has more overall grip and average speed than I would say the kit cars did. They do feel a little bit lethargic compared to them. Handling wise, this car is one of those ones you have to steer first and then change direction. It's an interesting thing. Just kind of oop, don't go off, don't go off. Oh, I'm so bad at grease. You just kind of have to predict the turns well before you get to them, which isn't a great thing because I'm not listening to pace notes. And then the cars, somebody else made note of this on the Conelanders subreddit, the cars make such a low kind of even tone all the way through the rev band. They don't tell you very much. Like, it's hard for you to recognize when it's getting bogged down, when the engine is like not making peak power and stuff like that, and that stuff does affect the way the car is handling. That's an interesting thing. Even the turbo really does not make any noise to let you know what's going on if it's spooled up. You're going to have to be watching the boost gauge, which is way at the bottom of the screen. That's not going to happen. We just got to go by feel. Been a little sloppy so far, but it's been okay. Did a decent amount of practice, but I never had a good practice. Like, I never got through a practice run and was like, yes, that was great. This has boosted my confidence. No, usually it's been, oh dear, I went off that cliff and still didn't see a deer. Still not convinced they actually exist in this game. Feel gypped. That was a pretty decent example right there of what I mean about how you turn in, you hit your nose, you turn in, and then you get to the turn. It's how rally works, but it's not necessarily how my brain works. Nice. I very rarely don't go off into the slippery stuff there, so One small victory.
Caution, right 3 half long narrows, into left 6 half long, don't cut, 80 crest.
These narrow sections are
Into keep left over
so
jump.
treacherous. There's just no
Into
room for
caution,
error.
Right 5 over 80 times 2 narrows.
An error is what I do.
Into left 6 half long, don't cut.
I live my life one error at a time.
Left 6 80.
Sorry,
Right
clutch
6
pedal.
continues
That was a
80
little
and
aggressive.
times 5.
You don't get a whole lot of use.
Camber, 80 crest,
So,
jump, baby.
we're gonna use you up today.
Left 3 half long, don't cut, bad camber.
Turned in way late there.
Half long, don't cut.
I tried to really rotate it in
Left 6
to
over
help
crest,
out, but it
into caution narrows. Left 5
was much
half
too
long,
late.
Into right 4 long, 80 crest, jump baby. And right 6 continues 100.
If I recall,
60
it's
crest.
the back half of this
And
stage
left
that
too
gets really tight and really technical.
Into right 5 long, times
Not getting
3,
enough
80.
rotation through turns like that.
Left 2 don't cut, open.
Probably
long,
not using that
into small
left
crest,
braking
jump, baby,
technique
and
enough.
Right 5, and left 4 half long, don't cut. Into crest jump, baby.
Though in sections like that,
And caution, left
pretty
6,
much the whole way
right
through it,
1,
I,
don't cut.
okay, this time we slid into the loose stuff.
And left 4 long, 80 through
I'm
dip.
riding the brake pedal just a little bit, giving it little
Bump left 6.
little pumps here and
And
there,
right 5 half long.
just to help it
Left
rotate.
6, 100, keep right through dip. Left
I have
6, don't
whoa,
cut.
the
Right
itchiest
5,
nose
into
right
left
now,
6,
and it is
80,
driving me
right
crazy.
4 tight. Into left
Oh,
3, don't
jeez. So many times right here. So many times. Nope, you just gotta recover. There's no saving it. That is such a stupid spot.
cut. Into right 4, continues for 80. Left 5 half long. Right 6.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Yep. It's all coming undone. And we gotta
rear
recover.
right flat.
Oh, I didn't even mean to do that. Ugh. I wanted to recover. I didn't want to repair the flat. Son of a... Alright, first instance of using my restart rule, I will be donating $10 to Child's Play charity for Firelands or Bust this week, because I have restarted the Grease Rally. I have itched my nose to full itching potential. I am going to quiet down a little bit and do maybe a little less commentary. I'm actually turned my game volume up a little too. Try and help out.
5,
Let's give this another go.
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Here we go.
60, press right 6.
Definitely hear him a little bit
and
better.
left 5.
Not that I ever
Into right 4 half long.
really listen to
Into
what he
left 4
says.
long. Into right 3. Into left
Gotta
6
keep
crest.
on those
And
brakes.
left 5 over crest. Opens crest. Tight.
Even mid-turn,
Right
which
4
is
don't cut. 100.
so
Left
bizarre.
4 long, crest. Into
Well, that
right
felt
3
better.
long. Into turn right 1.
I mean, the whole reason that I
Left 6 continues 80,
try to
small
limit
crest.
people restarting
Into right
is
6
for
long.
this reason.
Into left 6
When you
long,
back-to-back
over
stages,
crest,
when
80.
you restart it right after you just did it, the advantage is huge because it's so fresh in your mind.
Left 1 continues for 100.
But I do understand that this game is insanely frustrating at times. And since this is just a for-fun league, I want to try and keep it fun. So I think the donate to restart thing works out quite nicely when people do it correctly. Looking at you, Game Boy. Okay, a little wide there. It's one of those cases where paddle shifters would have been nice. Your mid-turn, you don't want to be taking your focus off of the steering. You can get it so bogged down that you can no longer turn. He calls that as a 6, and it is definitely not.
Keep mid of small crest past junction 100. Caution slowing, big bump, right 4. Left 5.
Where's the... Okay.
And left 5
I'll take it that's the big
3,
bump, and I
100.
just didn't go fast enough for it to be a big bump.
Caution right 5 long, narrows, don't cut. And left 3 don't cut through dip. And right 5
Through the dip.
crest. Left one
I
half
think I'm
long,
also
don't cut.
not giving the car
Right
nearly
6,
enough
60
steering
bump,
input.
and right 5 long opens.
Really gotta
Into left 2
Really
half
gotta
long,
crank
don't
that wheel
cut,
around
60.
for it to dig in and grab on the gravel.
Left 6. Into right 5 long. Into left 5 half long narrows. Into
Do a
right
little
5,
clutch
60.
kicking with it too when it gets bogged down.
Right 6 over bump 60.
This
Left
turbo doesn't
6,
really seem to like
right
to
5 half
spool
long,
though.
80 over 2 small jumps.
I mean, we're talking 1995.
Caution right 4,
This is
don't
not
cut, keep left over crest.
this is not the modern turbo engines that are
Left 2,
constantly
tight
on
slot,
anti-lag
don't
and things
cut,
like that. So you have to deal with stuff
80. Right
like a
6,
little lag and
120.
like a
Right
spiky
6, 60.
boost.
Right 4 half long into left 5 60 crest. Into
Well, so
right
far I
3
feel
long.
way
Left
better
2
about
half
this.
long, don't cut. Right 6 long 80. Left 6 80 over crest jump.
Well, it's
maybe.
looked way better. I don't know if it's any faster.
Left 6 60. Right 2 continues for 100.
Sometimes a really fast-looking run
60.
can be way
Left 4
slower.
long, 100 over crest jump maybe. Caution right 3 half long narrows. Into
I'm
left 6
always
half long,
shocked
don't cut, 80 crest.
During autocross runs when the run that I had that just felt awesome and I just don't think I could be any better than that is usually the one that is like way slower than the rest.
Left 6 80. Right 6 continues 80 and times 5.
And
Left
that kind of
5
applies
camber,
here as
80
well.
Crest jump maybe 120 through depth. Left 3 half long, don't cut, bad camber.
I was late to steering into that one again. I think I did that in the last
60.
attempt through here.
Left 6 over crest, into caution narrows, left 5 half long, into right 4 long, 80 crest jump maybe. And right 6
I think I've got the wheel in my hands now. Like
left 2 long,
I got my feet wet enough that I think I'm a little bit more comfortable with it.
into right 5 long times 3, 80. Left 2 don't cut, opens.
We'll see if it looks it.
Into small crest jump maybe, and right 5.
Tight
and
sections
left
are always
4 half long,
difficult.
don't cut. Into crest jump maybe.
Biggest thing
Caution
is
left
to
6,
not
right
go
4
off
half long, don't cut.
on that spot where we always like to go off. Well, I did the same thing here.
And left 4 long, 80 through dip.
Which is
Bump
not
left 6.
a good
And
sign.
right 5 half long. Into left 6, 100, keep right through dip. Left 6 don't cut, right 5.
I'm
into
looking
left
for it.
6, 80,
I know it's
right
around
4
here somewhere.
tight.
There it is,
Into
the
left
dead tree.
3 don't cut.
That's what I gotta remember. You gotta remember the
Into
dead
right
tree.
4 continues for 80.
You see the dead
Left 5
tree,
half long.
you hit the
Right
brakes.
6, caution, keep right over crest. Into turn left 4 long, don't cut, 100.
Oh, I think that's rock on the outside.
Right over crest. Into left 5 continues for 100. And crest, 100. Crest,
Opens
and
up a little bit
narrows,
down
right
here.
5
Well,
times
for a second.
4, and left 5 crest. Into turn right 4 don't cut. Left 6 60 crest.
Oh,
Left 4
so
long,
glad
don't
there's
cut,
not a rock out there.
correct.
Oh, that would be
Right 1
terrible.
long, don't cut. Into left 1
I can't
half
rotate,
long,
rotate.
and right 1 half long.
It's so easy to get this thing bogged down.
80, keep mid over crest, 100.
Alright,
Caution
I can
narrows,
smell the
left
finish.
6 over crest.
Let's take
Right
it a
5
little
over
bit
cut,
easy through
100.
here.
Caution narrows,
Oh,
right
this
6
is not easy.
over crest, and left 6 into keep mid over 2 crest.
Where's finish?
Caution
Just tell me
right
finish.
60, right 3 half
That's
long,
all I want to hear.
and left 4 half long.
Oh god, rocks.
100 through dip.
Okay,
Crest
get to the
jump
end, get to the
maybe
end.
to finish.
Whoa, buddy. I think that's one of my better runs through the stage, in any car, any time. Still 38 seconds back. Now, granted, I'm 38 seconds back. That is against everybody. Everybody has already run pretty much late in the week. Let's see where that puts us. Ooh, ninth. Ninth place on the first stage. That makes me happy. However, it is very early. So, there's no guarantees that we will stay there. Let's look for some familiar names. Well, a lot of these are familiar names up top. Maestro Nico seems newer to that high up. Holy Moose having a good run. Gunsis a little bit lower than usual. Bionic Derp had a really good run. The ladies, yeah, all these are pretty much regulars. And Georgian, 17th. I thought you liked the dirt, man. You're always complaining about the asphalt. And then Stapley down there, 23rd. Curtin, 26th. He hates grease. He hates grease more than I hate grease, so definitely struggles. Oh, he's beating Ducks, though. Ducks, Mr. 11th place in Finland. He's 33rd. Yeah, a lot of people run. Yeah, Kurt's 26 out of what, 55? That's not as bad as he was making it seem, for sure. Alright, let's move on. Okay, now for two shorter stages. Am I in second? Hope so.
3, 2, 1, go. Right 4 and crest line over 100.
Best start there. This must be a little bit grippier of gravel here.
100 through deck.
This is a stage that I recognize, I remember it, but I also remember that I'm not usually the best at it. I think this might be the one that I flipped in that one season. Maybe not. I don't know. I flipped it so many, so it's a good possibility that I flipped here at some point. Very bright. Must be midday. Missed the rock. How did I forget Troll Rock? Curious to see how many people get bogged down right there. I'm guessing a bunch. I'm just not even going to worry about little bog downs and things like that. Doesn't even bother me. As long as we're not hitting boulders, we're not going off cliffs, then we're doing just fine.
Turn right 3, don't cut.
That whole section probably could be done flat out.
Left 6, into right 5 long, into left 3 long, 60.
But a nice little run through those turns made up for it.
Into left 5 tight, don't cut.
I definitely do find myself picking this car against the limiter very often. It is just quite difficult to hear it.
Left 5, right 6, 120.
Even the limiter doesn't make a whole lot of sound. Itchy nose again. You know what happened last time we had an itchy nose? As always, running wide here. That's really better than some of the times I've run wide through there.
Into right 5.5 long, times 2, don't cut. 60. Left 2 long, 60.
Luckily, this car has a quite forgiving gearbox. Ooh, hitting the brake pedal with my left foot there. That's
left 5 long, crest.
That's the wrong kind of heel toe.
80. Caution left 4 long, keep mid. Into right 5.5 long, don't cut, keep right.
Yeah, I'm curious how much time is lost.
Into left 4 long.
And sitting on the limiter.
Into caution right 2 long, keep mid. 170.
That may be a contender for the I Shouldn't Be Alive award of the month. I cannot wait to see the replay of that. Okay, let me catch my breath, get my heart pumping again. That was fifth.
Caution crest, right 6 times to 5 narrows, left 3 long, 60.
I think I'm a little flustered. That's not good. There is no time to be flustered in Greece.
Left 2 continues for 80 past lay-by. Into right 6. Into crest jump maybe 60.
Alright, calm back down. Everything's fine. We didn't nearly die at all.
Right 2.5 long, don't cut. Left 3 long, keep right.
Just a casual Saturday drive here.
Right 6 over small crest. Into left 4. 80.
Where was a 6 there? Just take out all the 6 holes from this entire rally, guy. Okay. Alright. Number 1 priority, must watch the replay. 23 seconds back. Don't hit anything but 17. Okay. Alright, here we go.
Into caution, right 2 long, keep mid. 170.
Oh, jeez, not the best camera angle, but that definitely could have gone much worse than it did.
Left 6.
Well,
Into left 6 long, 80
we
over
got away with one there, didn't we?
right 6.
All right, game. I would like out of here.
Right 5 tight.
Let's see where we ended up. 23 seconds back. Guessing out of the top 10 now. Yep, down to 13th. As I kind of expected. We're still in the range, though. We could get back up there, but honestly, this is not the week I was expecting to be able to push into points, if I was expecting that at all. So to be in 13th, I am quite pleased. Continuing on. Last stage in the afternoon.
4, 3,
Get into second.
2, 1, go. Caution left 4 long, keep mid.
Let's try and not have any of those close calls here.
Right over crest. Into left 4 long.
We've done well enough that I have not had a not 100% repaired car at any stage here. So that's a nice thing.
Left 6. Into left 6 long.
Even though we almost had a 100% total car.
Right 6. Into left 6. Into right 5 tight, don't cut. Caution left 2 narrow.
Alright, car.
And slippy, keep mid. Into left 660.
It's just so difficult for me to position the car in the narrow areas when you're used to having a whole track to work with and you only have a one car wide area of dirt to deal with. It's an off-putting thing. Is this actually a repeat? I thought I didn't do any repeats. Huh. I don't know. Seems somewhat familiar, does it not? Oh yeah, we're starting like... It's like one sector of the last stage. That's okay. I can deal with that. I've been trying to do much better at picking stages. Even though I don't know them all, I have a nice guide that I read on Steam about every stage, so I can kind of get a feel for them. This is new. This probably seems a little bit more reserved than I was in the first two stages, but that's because I just don't want to throw away this entire rally that has been fairly good here at the last stage.
Left 6. Left 4 half long.
Wall tap.
Crest jump maybe.
Drift style.
Left 6 and right 1 long. Crest.
Oh, don't give me that low voice, like I'm going too slow.
Right 4 through dip, don't cut. Left 6 continues for 80. Tightens 5.
Moody Rally co-driver.
Right 2 half long. And right
The only
6.
one allowed to be moody here is me.
Left 6 130. Keep right past junction over bump narrows 100. Right 6 caution slowing 60 over crest. Right
That's a
4
quick
don't
little
cut.
section.
And left 5 long past junction.
I managed
Right
to
6
not run
and
wide.
Right 6 caution 100 keep left over crest. Right 4 long don't cut. Into caution left
Rock.
6 crest jump maybe.
Shoot! Well, there's 20 seconds we'll never get back.
Right 6, left 6, and left 4 half long. Right
Rocks.
don't cut 100.
Why do you have to be so rocky?
1 long tightens and narrows 60.
Can't I go out here like before the rally with a sledgehammer and chip some of these
Right
things up?
6, 60. Left 6, 60. Left 6 into caution bump narrows. Left 6, right 6. Right 6
To be honest,
80 tightens 5.
to have made it this far into Greece
Into left 3 long.
without the broken
And
windshield
right 6
is
into
pretty
keep left
impressive
over
to me.
small crest 60, keep right over crest, and caution left
Sad to
6.
say, but true.
Into right 1, continues for 100. 80. Right 4
That was a pretty nice little hairpin.
Left 5 half long. 80
See, I like
crest,
this. When
right
it opens
6
up a
long
little,
into
I like
left
it.
6. And right 6 long. Into turn left 1.
Boy, that's a
Left
slippery
1,
little
continues
turn.
for 80 crest. Right 1 long, 80.
Wrong gear.
left
I guess
5
we'll have to
jump turn,
drop
right
here,
4
disappear.
into over crest,
That's the name of somebody that
right
competes in
6
this.
into left
That's the
3,
joke.
and right 4 half long, and left 5, and right 660, keep left over crest.
Ugh, that was making me nauseous.
120 to finish.
Oh, is this a crazy fast finish? Yes, it is. Okay, alright. Greece is done. We lived, sort of, and we didn't do fantastic, but we didn't do terrible. We gave some money to Child's Play due to itchy noses. At least that's the excuse I'm going to roll with. Where did we finish? 16th. We fell a little bit in that stage as well. That's okay. 16th, I am very okay with that. This is like the end of the event, so we're in kind of the same territory we're usually in. We beat Georgian. We beat Stapley. We beat Kurt. Do I not see Sebi? I don't think I see Sebi unless he struggled here in Greece. Don't think I do. Maybe it just hasn't gone yet. There is one more day left. So we could drop some more, but that's okay. 16th, Greece, we lived. We only had one DNF-ish type of thing. That's fine. We'll move on to Finland next week in the 2001. I am really looking forward to that. It is a blast, that car is. It's just so... The average speed you can carry with that car is insane. Really looking forward to it. We are going to hit those trees so fast that the tree might just get knocked down. We'll see. Thanks everybody for watching. I will see you next week.